Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I am going to be doing your money, wealth, prosperity, finance tarot card reading for the month of August 2019. I hope you all had a good month of July. I know with the retrograde, people have been seeing a lot of things shift, and they may have been feeling like maybe they weren't necessarily progressing. But I want to tell you that, you know that saying when they say sometimes you have to take one step back in order to take two steps forward? Well, that totally applies in this situation. So for the August readings, so many of you had requested that I use the Trippin Rider-Waite Tarot, so I am more than happy to oblige with that for the August readings. If you are new here, I want to welcome you. I do readings for all 12 zodiac signs each and every month, so if you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so you don't miss out on any of the readings. Now, I am at home and I'm doing laundry, so if you hear my dryer in the background, I apologize. But let's go ahead and get right into it. And I have said before, this is a very chatty deck. So as you will see, she likes to give us cards right away, right? You know, as we get into the reading. So let me go ahead and kind of get focused here. Okay. All right, so what do we need to know for the sign of Gemini as it relates to money, wealth, prosperity, finances, and abundance for the month of August 2019? What are the messages for Gemini for wealth and money? Okay. All right, Gemini. Now I can see August is going to start off a little slow for you. But it doesn't mean that things are not happening. It just means that some things are taking a little bit longer than expected. But here we go. It's definitely going to work out in your favor. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going to happen. At least some of the, I guess I should say the direction that things are kind of going in for the month of August. Now we have the Lovers card here in reverse. We also have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups, Judgment upright, and Wheel of Fortune upright. This is these are some very good cards here. So you're going to have you're going to have a slow and strong start to August as it relates to money, finances, wealth, and abundance. Now here I see the Lovers card in reverse. This tells me that maybe something, either that you are working on, maybe like a passion project or maybe a business idea that you totally full-heartedly fell in love with and you thought was going to work. Maybe it just did not pan out in the way or to the degree that you had wanted or that you had expected it to. As a result, you took a step back. You kind of had considered some other choices and maybe some other ideas here, although you're not quite ready to let go of whatever this passion project is. It could just be bad timing. It could just be maybe you didn't have the right people or the right equipment, but it doesn't mean that you need to give it up. It just means that maybe you need to take a step back and reevaluate the situation. So like I said, I'm feeling like this is a passion project. However, it also could be a business relationship. Again, these same things apply. You know, maybe you just kind of need to reconsider your next move. Maybe you need to maybe slow down and not be so driven so quickly. You know, there's definitely a time to kind of take in all the information that you're getting and all the feedback and all the ideas that are coming up. But also, you have to make sure that the timing is right. Now, I do see Judgment and I do see Wheel of Fortune. Now, Wheel of Fortune is always a good turn of luck. Sometimes this could be a windfall of money. Sometimes it could be you hitting the jackpot. So even though things may not be necessarily starting off, I guess, in a super positive way, it doesn't mean that things are not working out to your benefit, okay? And again, this is all in the beginning of August, so look for some signs that things are falling into place, but it's not without some reevaluation in the process. So let's see here. Okay. So what do we need to know for the sign of Gemini as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of August 2019? What do we need to know for the sign of Gemini? All right. Okay. All right. So things are actually looking like they're going to be a little disruptive. Now, this is not a bad thing. This is actually things falling into place. You know how sometimes when you need to like clear out the mess so you can kind of rebuild from scratch? That is the message and the energy that I'm feeling here. We have the Six of Cups in the upright. We have the Page of Wands. We also have the Tower card, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Now, I feel some type of nostalgia, or maybe something coming in from the past, something kind of reoccurring. It could be related to that passion project. Maybe you have someone coming back and making another offer, or it could be the person coming back and maybe trying to reconnect with you in some way. We also have the Page of Wands. Now, this is a message as it relates to work. This is a message or some news or some information that you're going to get as it relates to whatever it is that's affecting your money or your wealth or your prosperity. Now, we also have the Tower card here, and a lot of people get afraid when they see this Tower card. However, like I said, because of where it has fallen within the spread, this is not a catastrophic, horrific thing. This is all about like I said, breaking things down so you can rebuild again stronger, better, brighter, and more efficiently and more effectively. You're going to have the Queen of Cups here, so some emotions are going to definitely come into play. And then we have the Knight of Wands. This is that fast-moving energy that definitely comes charging in, so you really have to be ready for it. And because he fell on that Wheel of Fortune card, I have a feeling that this is going to be a big, like, whoosh of news or of some type of good luck coming in. So please don't worry about this Tower card showing up, because like I said, sometimes you have to break down before you can build up. Sometimes you have to you got to kind of let things happen, and you got to kind of let things fall in order for you to progress. It's kind of like when a baby is learning how to walk. Sometimes you have to allow them to stumble before they get it and they move, move on their own and they start running. Okay, but I will clarify this for you. Let's go ahead and switch to our Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I always use these as my clarifiers for you, Gemini. And let's see. What else do we need to know for the sign of Gemini as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of August 2019? All right, you're about to get very, very busy. Probably in that second to third week of August, Gemini, you're going to be really, 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 really busy with work. almost to the point to where you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed. All right. Yep, you've got some information that in some ways was purposely kept from you, but it's all going to come out. And I feel that's part of the breakthrough that you're going to have right in here. Wow, too many cards, but I don't know. I'm feeling like we need to look at all of these here. We've got the Ten of Cups. That's really good. All of this is good. All right. All right, Gemini. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, this is an overflow of something, usually something good. However, when he shows up or when she shows up in the reverse position, this is like a slowing down of the flow. So whatever type of things may have been flowing, look for a little bit of a slowdown on that. Now, that could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could also be something materialistic as it relates to work and money. Now, we have the Moon card here in reverse. This Moon card is touching this Page of Wands and also the Tower card, and that tells me that whatever type of breakdown that you were going to kind of have to go through, it's actually going to be a breakthrough moment for you. This has to do with some information that was purposely being hidden from you but will soon be revealed. This is probably going to happen sometime in that third week of August. We also have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is that constant influx of work, you know, almost to the point to where you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed, but it's nothing that you can't handle. So I just want to prepare you for that. We also have collaborations here. We have someone admiring the work that you do, people actually reaching out to you and wanting to work with you. We also have the Ten of Cups. Now that is another positive, happy card. This Ten of Cups falls under that Wheel of Fortune. So I definitely see a good turn of luck coming to you throughout August. Like I said, it's going to start off slow, but you're definitely going to get some good news and you're going to get some good luck in August of 2019. It's going to relate to something new as it relates to your work. We have the Ace of Wands here, and this is the start of a new enterprise, a new project, maybe even a new business idea, or maybe even just a new direction that you're going to be going in, because it's going to definitely be profitable. I see you being very generous with your money here, and you're probably going to be generous with your time as well. We have the Page of Pentacles. Again, this is a message. This is some news. This is some information coming in for you as it relates to your business. It's going to be all good because he is connected to that Ten of Cups, which is definitely the ultimate in joy and happiness. And the Ace of Wands right next door. Like I said, this is definitely a good thing because it's the start of something new. This is a really good reading for you, Gemini. Like I said, you know, you just have some residual things that you need to kind of clear out of the space. And then once you deal with that, you're making room for better. You're making room for the things that you want. But, you know, sometimes we have to release old patterns, old habits, old ideas, in order to make room for those new things that we want to experience and the new direction that we want to go. And I totally feel that for you, Gemini. All right, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, this Four of Pentacles, it's interesting that we have the Six of Pentacles where we have ultimate generosity, and then we have the Four of Pentacles right next to him. And I do feel like this is you being a little bit cautious of where your money is going, okay? It's not that you're afraid to spend, it's just that, you know, you've kind of been burned in the past, and so you're very, very particular about where and with whom and how you're spending your money. And I think that's a very good thing, especially at this point in your life. You know, you really need to be, the word scrupulous comes to mind, and I don't know if that's even the correct word, but that's just the word that that came into my mind. But you're very, very methodical when it comes to your money, and that could relate to investing. But I have more of a feeling that this relates more to business and to work. So don't feel like you have to be overly cautious, but at the same time, I think you're doing your due diligence, and it's definitely going to benefit you in the long run. You're being very careful, and that's a very good thing right now. Now here we have the Emperor in the reverse position. Now this is someone kind of going against what he knows best because of the information he has in the moment. And that could be related to this Four of Pentacles here, of you being very, very methodical and meticulous about your money. It's not a bad thing, you know, but just remember to use your judgment, especially as we move into that 3rd and 4th week of August. You're going to have an opportunity or a situation where you're going to have to demonstrate a little bit of restraint as it relates to your money. And I just want you to be prepared for that. Wow. Okay, so you're going to be getting some news, Gemini. We have the Page of Wands here, and he also showed up here. And then we have the Two of Swords. So you're going to be making a decision. It's not going to be a decision that kind of traps you, but it is a decision that you are going to realize that you have to let something go in order to go and pursue what it is that you want. So just be aware of that, okay? Now, Gemini, so I want to kind of do an overview of your reading here. Things are going to start off slow in the beginning of August because of, like I said, a passion project, or maybe just something not panning out and getting you the results that you had anticipated. But don't worry, because things are definitely going to turn around. You're going to have a huge stroke of luck here that's going to pay off, and that's definitely going to be good luck. You're going to be in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right circumstances. I also see someone coming in from the past, or maybe some type of something that you had history with is going to make a reappearance. You're going to be getting some news. You're going to be getting some good news as it relates to work, money, and finance. And remember, you're going to have to clear out the old. You're going to have some breakthroughs. That's what this Tower card is all about. We also have some fast-moving energy in here. We also have the Ten of Cups, which is really, really good news. This is definitely blessings, joy, ultimate bliss. Some collaborations. We have work coming in really, really quickly. This is all going to happen probably around the 3rd week of August. We also have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You know, we've got an overflow of emotions that could be a bit much at this time. It could kind of cloud your judgment, but that's okay, because I think this is something that you're already aware of within yourself. And also, as we close out the month of August, again, you're going to be getting some information as it relates to money and business. We have you making some decisions here, maybe not necessarily based on the information, but you're going to be making decisions. I want to say that this is from past experience. You know, it's like you see what's in front of you, but because you have experience and you have gone through a similar situation before, you're going to be making decisions from that vantage point. And it may or may not be the right time, but that's probably going to be the circumstances, and you're going to feel like, yes, this is the decision I need to make. Also, you do have money coming in. I mean, you're going to be very, very generous, but you're also going to kind of pull back on your spending, okay? And we have the Page of Pentacles. So again, this is more positive news and information as it relates to some type of business and or enterprise. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to close things out with my Oracle of I think they're Oracle cards. Wow. Okay, I didn't even have to shuffle those. Let's take a look and see what you got. You got number 5, baby steps, and number 8, all in. Now, I think these are kind of self-explanatory considering with what you're doing and what you're building here. Baby steps are still progress, so don't discount that, maybe things are going a little bit slower or in a little bit smaller than what you want. It doesn't mean that you're not making progress, and you're definitely committed. You're all in. There's no hesitation on your part. You're ready. You're ready to experience wealth, success, prosperity. You've pretty much got what it takes, and it's going to pay off. Like I said, probably as we get to the end of August, you're going to really feel that, and your commitment to being all in is definitely going to make you successful. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or comments or observations, feel free to drop those down in the comment section below. And thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'll definitely see you next time. Bye.